Hi, my name is Jose Preciado, and this is my final project on water usage in the theme park business industry. Although theme parks could generate significant economic profit and revenue, they are still able to have negative environmental impacts on water resources, especially water-based theme parks. Approximately 165 million gallons of water are used per day in just the water park industry. Many theme parks use different efficient ways that help them preserve water as much as possible. Indoor and outdoor water parks have different consumption ratios. Some of you might say that indoor water parks versus outdoor water parks are basically the same thing, but I beg to differ. Indoor water parks are aquatic facilities with a minimum of 10,000 square feet of indoor water park space. Some features included are slides, tubes, and a variety of indoor water play features. When a park is located outside, the weather can have an obvious negative impact. When a park is indoors, guests don't experience any of the inconvenience of Mother Nature. When it comes to outdoor water parks, the aquatic facility contains 3 or more water slides. It is also often includes other water elements requiring lifeguards such as lazy rivers, surf simulators, or wave pools. These parks will often offer additional splash features for younger children. Water also evaporates faster at an outdoor facility. Speaking about water usage, there was a recent study by Eric B. Hansen that talked about water consumption at indoor and outdoor water parks. In this study, he goes on to evaluate 5 different water parks. Throughout the study, Hansen evaluates the water parks and compares them to the region and area they are in. He collects the data and gathers how much water the average person in the area uses, and then he compares it to the water usage in a water park based on a per person capita. In this study, all 5 of the water parks Eric B. Hansen evaluates are from all different kinds of regions throughout the world. Each one of these water parks have a different climate, size, population, and water features. In relation to his research, he provided this figure below, named Outdoor Water Park Water Consumption Per Person Comparison. As you can tell in the chart, Water Park A consumed 100 gallons per person per day. Their daily top-off was 3,871 gallons. Their water consumption was equivalent to about 39 people in that surrounding area. Water park growth has boosted in Asia and Australia over the past recent years. Both continents have lately been essential for vacations for lots of tourists. Both had also similar ideas of large-scale hydroengineering projects. This becomes a problem for the continents because both Australia and Asia are 2 destinations that both have been suffering from water shortages in the past, according to Zoo. In regards to Asia and Australia, alarming data has shown that in the previous 25 years, 28,000 rivers and waterways have disappeared throughout their continents. Environmental resources provide the basic tools and production factors to generate tourist products such as water parks. The planning behind opening a water-based theme park is highly based off the environmental sustainability of the location that the park is going to be placed at. For many businesses, turning pools into multi-purpose pools is their way of being efficient with their water usage. Using one large pool for different purposes to avoid creating many different pools with different purposes is something that is becoming very common. As you can see in the images above, one pool is being used as a slide pool with a jacuzzi and a wading area. In the other picture, there's 2 water slides, a lap pool, and a splash zone, all being used in the same facility. This becomes extremely important because not as much water is being used throughout their whole park because it is all under one pool going through the same filtration instead of many different filtrations. So all their water resources is coming from the same area.